So you know that you can customize the appearance of the panels and how you work with the panels. The other thing that you can do is customize this toolbar. Now again, you're not really comfortable working with any of these tools, so you don't know how you want to go about customizing it. But like I said, it is important to know that you can customize it. You can customize it by coming down here towards the bottom, and you'll notice there's 3 dots. And if you click on this, a little flyout menu will appear, giving you the option to edit the toolbar. In this case, it'll open up a dialog box. And all you have to do here is manipulate the tools that appear within the toolbar. To get rid of tools, all you have to do is select the tool and then drag it over here to the right-hand side. And when you do that, you're removing that tool from the default toolbar. Now, you're not seeing that change in this case because the artboard tool is hidden underneath the move tool. But if I take something like the lasso tool and I drag and place this over here on the right-hand side, you'll notice that the lasso tool is no longer available. Not only can you move individual tools, but you can move entire tool sets. For example, if you don't use the quick selection or the magic wand tools, you can click on the outside border of those tools, then click and drag and move both of them out of the toolbar. You can also change the keyboard shortcut associated with the tool. For example, this is V, but if I click on the V, I have the ability to change it. In this case, I'm going to leave it set to the V. Just know that you can change that keyboard shortcut here. So once you're happy with these changes, you can always come over and click Done. Once you click Done, this dialog box will disappear, and now the toolbar is customized. However, what if you need to access one of those tools that you removed from the toolbar? For example, we got rid of the artboard tool. Well, you can still access that tool. You'll have to come down here towards the bottom and click these 3 little dots again, and all of those tools that are hidden will appear here within this menu. I'm going to come back to the Edit Toolbar option, and I also want to point out that you can turn off some of the options down here towards the bottom. For example, if you don't want the Quick Mask Mode button to appear, simply click it, and you'll notice that it's removed from the toolbar. Now, if you can't see it, depending upon your screen resolution, as you deselect these other options, you'll notice that they disappear. In this case, I do want all of these options to be visible. One other thing that I want to point out when it comes to customizing the toolbar, sometimes a better way to work is to clear all the tools. And that's going to get rid of all the tools over here in the toolbar except the currently selected tool. Now, what you can do is start building out how you want the toolbar to appear. Simply click and drag the tools that you want to appear within the toolbar over here on the left-hand side. Now, if you create a custom toolbar for a particular project, you can save it as a preset. To do that, you can come over and click Save Preset. This will open up a dialog box and it will place you in the Custom Toolbars folder, and here you can give it a name. Now, the default extension, if I come down here and deselect this Hide Extension option, is .tbr. And oftentimes what I do is I'll name this toolbar based upon the project that I'm working on. So I'll just go ahead and call this Fundamentals in this case. If I come down here and click Save, once I click Save, if I get rid of these tools or do something else like restore the tools to the default factory settings, if I want to recall that preset, all I have to do is come down here towards the bottom and click the Load Preset button. At that point, it'll bring me to the Custom Toolbars directory, and I can select that toolbar file that I just created. The other nice thing about creating a toolbar file like this is you can share it with colleagues so they can work with the same toolbar that you set up. If I come down here and click Open, you'll notice that those tools that I added to the toolbar are visible here on the left-hand side. Now, for this course, I'm going to leave the tools set to their defaults, so I'm going to come over and click Restore Defaults, then I'll click Done. So the takeaway here is that you can customize the Photoshop interface to best suit your working habits.